Hello again. If you didn't watch my first video, see, I just said again, and I totally said I was not going to do that or touch my face like I did in the last video, so let's get that all Okay. I'm sorry, that was super professional. Damn it! I'm Jessica Mchugh. Welcome again to another installment of Jessica Mchugh speaking. I wanted to start off and talk about something that I get asked a lot. I just messed up and I got my glasses all wonky and I can't see anything. So I work on a lot of things at once, a lot of short stories, novels. As I said in the previous video, I'm working on the second book in my young adult series, Darla Decker Diaries. But although that is, oh my god, my cat just bumped this thing. Tyler, seriously, don't play this game with me. Do not. Why are you doing such horrible things? Come here. Although that's due very, very soon, and I need to write the third book immediately after that, I also need to pay the bills. I need to write a lot of short stories. That's typically how I've been paying the bills these days, is with short stories. And you guys know that I'm doing a story a week, but that's not exactly going to be finished stories because they're going to have to go through all kinds of editing before I even submit them. Most of them anyway. Maybe I'll get a couple that'll be really good right off the bat and just edit it a couple times and send it off, and we'll see. But to make money and also get a lot of novel writing done, I have to work on about at least 4 to 6 things simultaneously. So a lot of people ask me, don't you get confused? Do you ever end up working on one story and putting a character from another story in it? And usually it's a lot of aspiring writers or people that aren't writers at all who ask that question, because if you are someone that does work on multiple projects at a time, there's no way I'm going to be working on a Darla Decker story and then writing a story about, like, a monster with a giant bird cock. Do birds have cock? Is that cloaca? Whatever. I'm not going to be accidentally putting a giant cock monster in Darla Decker. I mean, that would just be silly. Maybe when she hits high school. But the only thing that really happens is I'll occasionally be writing the wrong tense, or, you know, first person, third person. Sometimes that happens, and luckily that's an easy, well, it's not an easy fix, but it's easier than putting an entire scene about a giant cock monster in a middle grade novel. I do several things. Sometimes I'll exercise. Just go downstairs. I fucking hate exercising, by the way, but I drink a lot of beer, and I'm over 30, so it's kind of necessary. I'll jump downstairs, I'll play Just Dance for about 20 minutes. It's a nice way to, you know, get my heart rate moving, kind of reset my brain, and then I will be able to move on to the next thing with kind of a clean slate. Another thing I'll do is I'll physically change my location. I'll be up here in the writing hut, and then for something else, I will move to another room, to the living room downstairs, or to the bedroom, or anywhere else. You know, sometimes I'll just hang out in the bathroom for a while, just chill out in the tub. I don't do that. That's just silly. I'm really pooping. But I'll just kind of change my environment, and that helps to differentiate the stories in my mind. Another thing is, you know, and this is later on at night, because I don't drink in the morning, of course, but if I'm drinking a beer and writing a horror story and I want to switch to, say, something a little bit more lovey-dovey or maybe erotica or something, I will pour a glass of wine. It's just a nice way to change the tone by changing, you know, whatever you're sipping. Another good way, I introduced my writing board. Hello, this is my writing board. In the last video. So that's really helpful for keeping track of things. I know a lot of people use Scrivener and other computer-based tools to keep track of things. I can't do that. I need it in my face because I'm one of those out of sight, out of mind people. So I constantly need to be reminded of everything that I need to do, everything that I need to, my priority list. So those are just some tips for any of you that want to get into writing multiple things. And, you know, writing multiple things at a time is not for everybody at all, and I definitely don't recommend jumping into writing 6 things at once. It's definitely something you have to work up to. If you're writing a novel as your main thing, maybe try to work in some flash pieces or short stories just to kind of break it up a little bit. And that's what the story a week is really good for, just kind of break it up, because you don't want to get stilted or bored with writing your novel. Maybe you don't. Maybe you're lucky. I'm one of those people that is kind of always looking for the next new fun thing, so I do like to break it up like that. But hopefully that was helpful. Hopefully I didn't say or touch my face quite as much as I did in the last video. That's about it for now. Until next time, you guys, think and ink. What was that? Here we go.